Video games are a waste of your time, brother. Cut it out. Look, guys, why would you play video games? Tell me. Okay, maybe they're fun for you, right? Maybe they're a place for you to get together with your friends, mess around. Let me ask you one question. Do you want to live an average and ordinary life? If you answered no to that, then you should not be playing video games at all, right? I remember when I used to waste away my life every single day playing video games, FIFA, GTA, whatever, all that garbage, just poisoning my mind every day, not doing anything productive, not learning anything of value, right? I wasted so many years of my life being a nonsensor, not being focused on what I wanted with my life. But then I decided to flip everything around, and I finally decided to focus and go for what I wanted in my life. And the thing that I switched was playing video games to replacing them with books, right? Or other forms of education, right? Investing in programs, really investing in myself so that I could gain the knowledge that was necessary to get to where I wanted to go in my life. And I'm still not there, guys. I'm still not where I want to be, right? But I'm moving forward every single day. I know that. I'm moving forward every single day. I can say that at the end of every day, when I go to bed, I'm smarter than when I woke up. There's not a day that goes by where I don't learn, where I don't supply my mind with the information necessary to propel me forward, okay? And look, guys, some of the information you're going to intake is bad and some is good. So how can you avoid the bad information, right? I'm not talking about educating yourself by going to school, okay? Because if everyone who went to school was successful, it would make sense, right? It would make sense. If everyone who went to university ended up being successful, then I would say go to university. But they don't. They don't. There are plenty of people who go to university and are making less in a year than they paid for a year of tuition. Isn't that something? But there are people who dropped out of high school, right? Didn't even finish high school, who are making millions of dollars a year in their late teens and early 20s. How is that? How does that work, my friend? Well, it's because the information they had is different, right? They learned from people who had been there and done that. Okay, and it's not just about learning from people who are successful right now. It's learning from people who've been successful throughout history, right? Because success leaves clues. Okay, so that's why I pick up books all the time from the great people who've walked this earth, right? Not just great entrepreneurs, but great musicians, great painters, right? I'm reading about people like Pablo Picasso and Mozart and Michelangelo and Napoleon and entrepreneurs as well. Charlie Munger, right? Edwin Land, Steve Jobs. All of these guys had one thing in common. They had a maniacal focus on what they wanted, and they didn't have anything distracting them from their goal. Nothing. Nothing got in the way because they wouldn't allow it to. It was unacceptable for anything to enter their life that wasn't conducive to what they wanted to achieve, right? And you got to be strict. Maybe you just need to start being stricter with the things that you're allowing in your life. Video games, why do you allow them in your life? Right? If they're not moving you forward, if they're not taking you to where you want to go, and look, I don't care if you might say, oh, but they're fun. They're fun. All right, that's what you're signing up for. Look, the ultra successful people, they don't have fun all the time. They don't really wind down and play video games with their friends. They don't go out and get beers with the boys on the weekends. That's the one thing that I've seen throughout all of them, right? There's no stories about them once they're making millions, billions of dollars, right? Or once they're ultra successful in any field, right? It doesn't have to be money. Any field. Best painter, best musician, I don't care. They're not messing around, right? It's everything is so carefully curated around them to optimize their life to ultimately achieve everything they wanted and more, right? It's obsession. It's obsession with the goal, okay? So I would suggest cutting out the video games, cutting out the Netflix, right? We don't need to watch Netflix. We don't need to watch TV shows. It's garbage. It's garbage. No fictional BS, okay? Cut out the watching sports games, okay? You know, Super Bowl Sunday and or whatever, NFL Sundays. Stop. I know people who dedicate their entire Sunday to watching football games. And guess what? I want you to guess right now. Are they successful or not in their life? Or are they average and ordinary? No, of course they're average and ordinary. They waste a day a week watching football games. They're making millions, my friend. You're not. So why are you watching them? Isn't that crazy that you're watching some other guy? You're putting on a jersey with another guy's name on your back. It's sad. It's sad. I would never want another man's name on my back. Right? Because that means that I want to be like that man. Right? I want to be me. I want my name to be on the back. Right? I want the story of my life to be so amazing that I'm my biggest fan. I want to be cheering myself on throughout that journey. And that's the game of life, my friend. So are you going to keep watching other people become successful, watch other people get what you want, or are you going to go out and get it yourself? That's the decision you have to make. It's the easiest decision, the best decision you'll ever make. And it'll completely change the trajectory of your life. I promise you that. So look, my friend, what choice are you going to make? I think you know the right one. Look, I'm grateful for you being here. I want you to join a community of young men who are winning, who are pushing themselves every day, who are getting better. It is the first link in the description. Guys, this thing's going to be big. It's going to be big, I have no doubt in my mind, this group. So join in now while you can, because trust me, the early entrants of the group, they'll be very happy that they got in early on. They will have a lot of privileges going into the future, and they'll get a lot more extra things for being the early supporters, for being in there, for believing in it. So get in while you can. I can't promise you forever that it's going to be available just to get in for free, right? So look, I'm really grateful for you being here. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you dropped a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I really appreciate you, brother. I want the best for you. That's why I'm straight up. I give you this advice, straight up advice, because I wish someone gave it to me. I wish someone was harsh enough with me when I was fooling around when I was young, because I would have become successful much faster. Probably would have been where I want to be already. But I'm getting there, right? And you can't change the past. All right, brother. I will see you in the next video. I'm grateful for you. This is Blaze of Cyan, signing off. Peace out.